Hey there, it's Carol from Carol's Corner. Happy Saturday. Make it a good day. It's a little cloudy, but it's sunshine somewhere. So get out and walk, ride your bike. The weather is very nice. So I'm here at work preparing for my day. Uh, here at the salon, but I just wanted to share something that transpired with me this week that kind of is making me go, So I volunteer because I'm retired, semi-retired. I volunteer with an organization that helps with hunger, like a food pantry. So I was going to pick up my load from the store, one of the participating stores that donates tons of food. It's amazing. All the stores that participate in our area provide an ample amount of food for people and families that are in need. So I do this twice a month, my own time, my own gas. I get there a little earlier. I even stopped for tea. Sat in my car a while, but I did have a conflicting uh, event a little later. I had to get back, and so I went in the store a little early, maybe 10 minutes earlier than our pickup time. Talked to the manager on duty. Went back out to the dock. They opened up. It was a bunch of stuff. So I'm starting to load my car up. Within 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, my car was loaded. This guy walks up to me. He said, "Are you part of the team?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, why are you here so early? We're supposed to meet at 9:45, and and I'm still waiting on the other team members. It's supposed to be three of us." I said, "Well, I was here. I decided that's what I needed to do. There's plenty of food in there for you to load your car." Then he goes to proceeds to lecture me in a tone that was not acceptable to me, as if I'm under him, as if I work for him. So I stopped him right there. I said, "Look, I'm on my way. I do how I want to do today. The point and the objective is we're picking up and we're dropping off. That's our job. I don't answer to you." And he just had a tone. And so what I've noticed online is a lot of people talking about how the climate in the country, excuse me, is getting darker because I think some people feel that they have a license to start treating people differently that's different from them. So this guy was a white guy. I generally don't try to generalize everybody. I've had my experiences though, growing up with overt racism. I was attacked by a group of guys at 17 in my car, my mom and I, Marquette Park. We went down the wrong street at the wrong time. They saw us and called us every kind of nig. You know, I'd never been called that before. It was very traumatizing, even more so because they proceeded to jump on our car and attack us, ultimately chasing us. They jumped in their car to chase us. And I'm like, what is this about? You don't even know us. Why are you coming to attack people? So I had to run for my life in my car. So I've had past traumas. I've had past traumas growing up in the hood amongst my own people. Sometimes people are just debased, black or white or Hispanic. And it's from some kind of experience or what they feel they have license to do to other people. But I'm not the one. So it just made me speak up and speak out. This guy I was that came to volunteer, he was about to say something else to me, but I had a look on my face like, "Not today, Satan. And you want to be careful what you say to me next." What is the point? The objective is we're picking up this donation. Mind your business. I don't have to follow your rules. So I left. I got in my car and left. And, delivered my haul to the pantry and went on about my business. I'm going to say this. People need to watch their step. We're losing our humanity day by day. Then I proceeded to go to Costco. This Hispanic guy got aggressive in the line because I guess he was in a hurry. He had to be somewhere. So he proceeds to push all of my merchandise, all my groceries out of his way so he could start squeezing his stuff in instead of waiting, because the person in front of me was still being rung up and there wasn't any room. So I proceeded to I pushed my groceries back to push his stuff out the way. I said, you need to wait your turn and be patient. Don't touch my stuff, okay? So, maybe that's not my best presentation, but I'm fed up. I'm effing fed up. And I know a lot of us are. And where does this lead to in the future? What is this going to look like by November? I'm not going to be a passive pansy, I'm going to tell you that. So be mindful and watchful of how people are behaving, even in communities you feel you're relatively safe. So like I said, I was threatened in an area that wasn't my area in 1980. 1980, not 1960, South. It was on the south side of Chicago in Marquette Park, which has a horrible history of racism. Dr. King was here marching for fair housing and substandard housing here in Chicago that Black people were subjugated to. He even lived in an apartment in Lawndale on the west side, just to prove a point. So they marched in Marquette Park. He was hitting the head with a brick. And the people in that community were out to kill us. They've attacked Black people before. They attacked my father. They shot him in the eye with a BB gun. It's just the trauma of this country. It lives in you as a person of color. It creates a dysfunction and an anger in you that creates stress, harm, disease. You don't want to carry that on to your kids to hate other people, because you need to judge people by your individual relationship with them or interaction, encounter with them, not just paint across the board. Oh, they're all the same. I hate them all. I don't hate anybody. But what I won't do, I won't tolerate the BS no more. You will not talk to me aggressively. You will not approach me aggressively. Or there'll be some consequences. We're going to have to defend ourselves by any means necessary. God help us all. But I just feel there's a lot going on. There's a guy on the Facebook, on the internet. He walked around in the Black neighborhood daring Black people, calling them the N-word, spraying them with bear spray. He finally got arrested. His bond was $1.5 million. And I got a feeling his people will bail him out. Go figure. So be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. I'm ranting before I go to work. So peace.